Okay, it's the Arc Lady Diana Guerrero. This is the first time I'm trying to broadcast via my mobile. It's been kind of a nightmare. But I'm in one of the little local cemeteries, and a couple reasons. One, I wanted to take you to a memorial site for one of the area's notables. But second, this is a favorite area for people who do birding because the birds here are not disturbed by people in general, and no animals like people's dogs to disturb the wildlife. So you can see these beautiful cypress trees. These are Monterey cypress. So they are found nowhere else in the world but over here. We also have another type of cypress called the Goan cypress, and we have a dwarf forest. They're dwarf trees, but these are not. And they grow differently depending on where they are. Take a look at the spark. But they're adapted to, this is a coastal rainforest area, so they're adapted to life here. So it's kind of an interesting day. It's been very cold. I swam in the sea. It was 52 degrees with cold wind chill about 48. But old cemeteries are really interesting to visit. If you haven't done so before, there's people who go out and actually take photos of all the old memorials. And Camposanto 1839. So you can see a lot of different types of memorials, and I wanted to take you across this site. We're going to go way over there. This is by Lake El Estero and Dennis Menace Park. So if you've never been here, we've had some famous artists and people who've been involved in conservation and education and the railroads. It was a vacation place for the rich and famous, for the Spaniards that came here. And gosh, it's just full of all kinds of really interesting history. But you can see some of the names, like Munros, are very notable families that helped establish Monterey. Hello. These are Canadian geese. They are frequent visitors to the Monterey Bay area. Geese can be quite fierce. Don't be fooled. If they feel you're a threat and they come after you, they will kick you with their spurs and beat you with their wings, which can be quite surprising. Anyway, I'm kind of weaving my way through. If you just joined me, I'm Diana Guerrero. I'm broadcasting from one of the cemeteries in Monterey because I wanted to go take you to one of the notable sites here. I was talking about how you can find a lot of interesting memorials, and then oftentimes you can discover more about the location based on the families that helped establish it here. So there, we're going over to that sunken area with the tile roof. So back in the day, we had a lot of different tribes, Native American tribes that were here, hunter-gatherer types. And then we had explorers coming in. Spanish explorers came in. We've been under Mexican rule. And Monterey was the location for the first congressional, the constitutional congressional meeting here. back in the day. So although this area was discovered, you know, for first blips in the 1600s, next blips in the 1700s, some of the towns didn't really get going until the mid 1800s. Okay, this is the right area. So one of the interesting things about this area is a really lot of quirky people that lived here. Still are. I'm one of them. But back here, we have, let's see if I can remember where it is. I often wondered where it was because John Steinbeck had a best friend, and his name was Ed Ricketts. And his grave marker is over here somewhere. Holy cow. Don't tell me I can't remember where it is. But he was a marine biologist, and he started Pacific Biological Labs. And let me see if I can remember where it's at. I hate when that happens. But I was surprised when I found it. And what was I doing here? I was out with a bunch of birders. We came to watch some of the unusual birds that fly into this area. They migrate in from all over. And so, holy cow, where the heck did it go? So this was on the fly, and it wasn't planned, obviously. Okay, so I am going to end this broadcast and then come back when I find it. Because obviously I'm going to have to look. But there was a lot of immigrants that came through here because it was an area of big opportunity. And there were a lot of fishers and people involved in making California what it is today. But anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. Bye.